Thank you very much for joining Randy X the Yowtown. You are welcome. You are welcome. This is very quick one, very quick one. You can see this tree in your shot. This tree you can see in your shot is called masquerade tree. Masquerade tree. A lot of you have it in your homes, in your houses, in your vicinities where you live, and so on and so forth. A lot of you have it in your vicinities, but unfortunately majority of you do not know what it does. Majority of you do not know what it does. So in today's video, okay, the first sickness, the first benefit of this tree is that if you know anyone who is suffering from typhoid fever, this is one of the best medicine for typhoid, the whole world. In fact, if you ask me what is the best medicine for typhoid, I will say masquerade tree. Masquerade tree. Let me go near and then you see the leaves very well. This is how the leaves look like. The leaves looks exactly like that of either mango leaves or neem leaf. Okay, if you are not careful, you might think that it is a neem leaf. This leaf is very powerful when it comes to the treatment of typhoid. That is the benefit number one. The benefit number two, hepatitis B. So if you know someone who is suffering from chronic hepatitis B, the viral load is going haywire. The viral load is going out of hands. The eyes is now turning yellow. The kidney or the liver is now getting weaker and weaker by the day. Please, if you have masquerade tree in your house, you are lucky. This is it. You can see this is masquerade leaf, masquerade tree. A lot of people have it in their homes as decoration. A lot of you have it in your homes. When yes, Alas and Chinchiri say yes. You see, a lot of you say yes because it is a common tree. It is a common tree found in virtually in every private home. A lot of people, especially the rich guys, they have it in their home. It is very difficult to see a well-built private homes without this tree being planted in as a decoration, as a normal decoration. My brother, my sister, this is not a normal tree. This is a medicine. So I've given you two importance of this tree. One, typhoid fever. If you know someone who is suffering from typhoid, please let the person go look for this plant, this leaf. If you know someone who is suffering from typhoid fever, this plant is his or her sure bet. The same way, if you know someone who is suffering from hepatitis B, if you start to boil masquerade tree, masquerade leaf, the leaf of this plant, I bet you, very amazing, and I believe you are going to come out with your testimony. Okay, that is number two. Number three, another disease this tree can cure or can treat is infectious diseases or STIs. You know someone who is suffering from any form of STIs, gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, and so on and so forth, I recommend masquerade leaf for the person. Done. But please, before I continue, this is the YouTube link. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can just pick the leaves. You can just pick the leaf like this. You either so you can just get the leaf, some of the leaf, a handful like this. Okay, or if you like, you can just harvest plenty of them. Come and then dry them under a shade or under a sun. If it is under a sun, dry it for like 3 days, and then you transfer everything into the shade. If it is in the shade, you leave it in the shade for at least a week. After that, you can just wash them very nicely Then you transfer a handful of the dried masquerade leaf into your cooking pot or your earthenware cooking pot or whatever pot it is. Then you add, if it is a handful, you add about 1.5 liters or 1 liter to 1.5 liters of water. Having done that, you can add these two ingredients, either ginger, a crushed ginger, maybe a handful of crushed ginger, or a quarter handful of of Xylopia ethiopica or negro pepper. So you can either add any of these ingredients, either ginger or negro pepper. If you can't get ginger around, you can add negro pepper. If you can't get negro pepper around, you can rather add ginger to it, and then start boiling it. Boil it on a low heat for at least 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, your decoction will be ready. In the morning, you drink half cup in the morning on an empty stomach before you take anything. If you are around in the afternoon, in fact, if you are going out, to work, you can just, measure that of afternoon and then transfer it in your bottle and then take it along. In the afternoon, you drink it before you eat. And then in the evening, you repeat the same thing. Drink it continuously. Whilst drinking it, as I indicated, you must avoid the eating of milk, eggs, sugary foods and sugary drinks, bread. Bread, in Ghana we call it panu, okay, bread. And then you reduce the intake of fatty foods. It is very, very important. It is very, very important that you avoid these foods I have just mentioned. If you are someone who eats outside too, you must, try and minimize your eating outside. This is very important. You must first of all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just press the subscribe button. As soon as you get to our YouTube channel, you will see that the subscribe button will be there. If you haven't yet subscribed it, just click on the subscribe button. Then you select all. You click the notification bell, then you select all. After that, you become part of us. Anytime we post a new video, you'll be the first person to get the notification. Thank you very much. See you again. Have a nice day. Bye. In Ghana here, it is called nunum. We call it nunum, okay? But in English, you can call it scent leaf. It is called scent leaf. It is called scent leaf because when you crush, you crush the leaf, it has this, soothing, aromatic, scent. Very, very aromatic scent. That is why it is called scent leaf. Botanically, it is called Ocimum gratissimum. Ocimum gratissimum. This wonderful plant you can see on your screen is very, very effective when it comes to the treatment of diabetes. If you know someone with diabetes, just recommend this plant for the person. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that if you have it in your room or in your house, I beg your pardon, if you have it in your house or at your backyard or in your area, thank your stars.